started on Wirt Road, and now we're in Northwest Houston. Whoever's driving this vehicle had been outbound on 290 and is now off the freeway and picking up speed now, just crossing an intersection. Obviously, when somebody does something like this, it puts everybody at risk. And right now at 3:30 in the afternoon, rush hour traffic is just beginning to start in our area. We understand that the police department has tried some pit maneuvers to try to get this driver to stop, but so far unsuccessful. So we're tracking this now for you. We're trying to get more information. We understand the driver is now northbound on Fairbanks North Houston, picking up speed again. But the dangerous part now is at this time of day, you've got rush hour traffic picking up, so there are more innocent drivers out there that could be injured by this driver. Let's hope nobody gets hurt in this case here. We understand he just crossed Emmett Road. This again is in Northwest Houston part of town. We understand that the police have used all sorts of maneuvers to get this driver to stop, but so far unsuccessful. We understand that just a few moments ago he drove through an area around a bayou. Well, if there's any good news here, he or she, whoever's behind this, the wheel here, is slowing down and not, picking up speed again. So maybe some indecision on the part of this driver. But again, we are following this pickup truck. Air 11 is live over the scene here in Northwest Houston. And we will stay with this, and hopefully we'll have a peaceful resolution here. At times, this driver appears to slow down and then pick up speed. We don't know if the driver is maybe thinking of ending the chase or just trying to be safe. Okay, turning left here, hidden behind these trees, and appears to be making a U-turn, now going the opposite direction. All right, so picking up speed. Now heading southbound, picking up speed now on Fairbanks North Houston. This is in the Northwest Houston area. We can't tell if there's anybody else in that truck. We've been following this black truck for a few minutes now. There's no drivers in the way now. So, but as we said earlier, police have been following this driver for some time, tried some pit maneuvers. Nothing seems to work with this driver so far. Now up on the median. Looks like maybe a tire is blown out or a piece of something in the back. Maybe that's
the door on the bed just is dragging now.
Yeah, so part of the truck and looks to maybe be fishtailing. There might be a blown out tire as well. All this happened when the driver got on the median. The driver slows down and then picks up speed. Again, this is in Northwest Houston, just across another intersection. Now, we understand because that tailgate looks like it's about to come loose, HPD officers are holding back a bit. That could be dangerous if that comes flying off, hitting another car. Okay, the driver's now turning left onto a road there, obscured a bit by the trees.
Do we have an idea of what street he's on right now? Are we able to figure that out with our producers?
No, he's made a few turns. He had been on, this is all still in northwest Houston. Fairbanks White Oak now is the street. Fairbanks White Oak.
Going eastbound.
Again, we don't know why this person has decided to run from police. We don't know if it's a stolen truck or was involved in some other crime. Maybe it was just a traffic stop and the driver decided to make a run for it. But dragging that tailgate there.
You always worry during police chases when there's a lot of traffic, heavy traffic, and you worry about the safety of other drivers, but looks like this driver alone on the road right now on Fairbanks White Oak.
Yeah, and it seems to be driving a bit erratically now.
Mm-hmm. This is all happening in northwest Houston.
But the speed at least is not real high right now. That's some good news.
You see a patrol car several feet behind that truck. And of course, we're all following this from Air 11.
All right, let's see what happens now as the law enforcement gets a little bit closer.
Looks
and
like
then
the
decides to hold back.
Driver picking up a bit of speed here.
HPD trying some maneuvers now to try to get this driver to stop.
Okay, so now he's going southbound. He or she is going southbound on Hollister. And it will be difficult for police to do a pit maneuver here because it's two-way traffic. And again, as they are trying to catch a hold of this person, this driver, they have to be mindful of all the other traffic and the other drivers.
Yeah, safety comes first in all these police chases. So many innocent people out there just trying to get home from a long day at work. And this chase coming at the worst time, which is rush hour traffic going home.
Cut through that gas station right there and back on the roads. A lot more traffic on this road here. Do we have an idea of which road this is right now?
The tailgate just keeps dragging.
Yeah, it's dragging.
At some point, it probably will fall out, but fall off, and that's a concern for the safety of other drivers on the road.
Slowing down a little bit. Looks like this driver is approaching a traffic light, speeding past the other drivers in that turn lane there. All right.
Yeah,
picking
traffic's
up speed
getting
again.
really thick now. Yeah, that was pretty dangerous what just happened. But it looks like all right, if you're just joining us, we are following a police chase. They're chasing after whoever is in that pickup truck, trying to do it safely. A driver who at times speeds up and then slows down.
Okay, the truck now going westbound on West Little York. Turning off there. And that tailgate dragging behind. Okay, northbound on North Fairbanks, Houston. So looks like he's in a couple circles.
That was a road that this driver was on just a few minutes ago. So appears to be doing circles, doing the best. This driver's trying to do the best he or she can to try to elude police, but that's a losing proposition. There's so many police in that area, and choppers in the air. Literally no place for this person to hide. We can only hope they come to their senses and they pull over. If you're just joining us, we are following this police chase as they are pursuing whoever's driving this pickup truck with the tailgate dangling. We're trying to get more information as to how this originated, what sparked this. We don't know if another crime was involved or if it was just a mere routine traffic stop, but this chase has been going on for a few minutes now in northwest Houston.
And we are going to stay online with this image and continue to follow this. But in the meantime, we're going to wrap up right now, and we'll have the very latest on this coming up on KHOU 11 News at 4.
what started this chase in the first place. We still don't know. We're trying to get more information from law enforcement, but obviously a bit tied up right now with this driver. So if you're just joining us, we are starting this newscast off with this police chase that's been going on for about 45 minutes in northwest Houston. The driver has stayed in that area of northwest Houston on 249, on Cutton Road, and what street is this now? Still on Cutton Road.
Still on Cutton Road. Mm-hmm.
Still on Cutton Road.
Yeah, this chase has been odd. Again, we don't know why authorities were trying to pull this driver over, but this driver sometimes going at a high speed, sometimes slowing down. We've seen patrol cars kind of follow somewhat closely. They couldn't really get the driver to stop with any of their pit maneuvers, and of course attempting to do those in the first place is tough because traffic is picking up for the evening commute, and they don't want to endanger other drivers on the roads. So a difficult situation, but police are keeping track of this black truck that they've been following now as we approach an hour into this chase. And at one point, as we were showing you video from earlier, the tailgate fell off the truck and then was being dragged by the truck as this driver was going through the northwest part of town. Finally, the driver pulled into a parking lot, pulled the tailgate off, and then went on their way. So if you're familiar, the other area that this person stopped was near Fairbank Liquor. They walked into a store, walked out, and we're still following this chase now as we approach 45 minutes to an hour of watching this driver.
We're going to leave this chase for now. If you want to keep watching this, go to our website, khou.com, but we're going to move on right now. Good afternoon.